How are you, man?
Good. How are you?
Well, you ever been to Detroit before, Derek?
Have I been in Detroit? Man, I grew up in Detroit. I love it. I love it.
You're the pride of Grosse Pointe South High School, baby.
Yeah, no, I love talking to everybody in Detroit, man. It brings me back to my home roots, that's for sure.
So I knew I was talking to you today, so I'm wearing my Mark Fidrich Tiger shirt for you. The bird is
Oh,
the
I
word.
love it.
I
I
got you
loved
one.
it.
I got
The
you
bird
one.
is the
What
word.
what size shirt you want? I got you.
I'm a 2X. I would love to
Done.
have it. I had a bird. I had a Mark the Bird Fidrich shirt when I was a kid. It was awesome.
This is the one from the Detroit News. I got it printed. The bird is the word.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, you had those
Yeah,
press-ons on the back from the back of the
that's it.
newspaper. I
Look
had
at
that
you, man.
exact. That's awesome. Yeah.
Can you, in a million years, think about the evolution of circus sports and what you've become, not only in Vegas, but worldwide, Derek? It's cool to see from here in Detroit, but on a larger scale, the evolution of this brand is crazy.
We've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of good fortune, good timing. I grew up in Detroit, and I spent a few years getting my master's at Wayne State at night. And I always thought about, I mean, I'm a big sports fan, Tiger fan, Lion fan, all that. And I always thought, boy, if sports betting could become legal, it's just going to explode because it just enhances the game so much. And when we got into this business in 2019, we kind of got lucky because sports betting became legal throughout the country, and it really kind of helped catapult our vision of what we were doing in Las Vegas to now multiple other states. We're live and legal in 5 states, and we hope to be live and legal in a few other states, including Michigan, hopefully in the next year and a half or so.
But you don't have to work the floor and do what you do. I mean, as a manager and what you've done, the level you've already got to, yet I see you time and time again, and it's not just window dressing. You are boots on the ground. You got your hands in the middle of it. Is that just the way you were brought up? Where does that come from?
Yeah, I mean, I love working. I love growing companies. So that's kind of what brought me to Vegas. I really didn't come to Vegas to buy one little casino. I did something that came out to Vegas to really try to grow a business and develop a team, and based it upon on what I thought were some very good, overall business ideas and concepts. So kind of go from there. And the good fortune is I love sports, so now I get these massive TVs. I get to watch 30 different games a night, so it all works out pretty great.
Circa Grandissimo. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Now these, I love these. It's so much fun to watch. Now, circasports.com for information, but walk me through this with some of these high rollers, what this is going to entail.
Yeah, so let me start off with Circa Million.
Okay.
Circa Millions are original handicapping, football handicapping contest where you pick 5 games against the point spread each weekend. And it costs $1,000 to enter. You have to enter in Vegas, but you can play from anywhere because a proxy can put your picks in for you. So it's a fully legal contest, which is a big benefit. And when you take a look at the payouts, the top 100 people get paid out. Plus, there's also quarterly prizes for the Circa Million. Circa Million also has a pretty big Detroit connection because a group of brothers and friends won the whole overall, the $1 million prize 2 seasons ago. So so that was pretty cool to have such a big Michigan connection in Circa Million. Circa Survivor, that's another story. That's a survivor contest where you only pick 1 game each week, no point spread, nothing like that. So it's simple to start with, but it gets a little more difficult as time goes by because you can only pick a team once during the course of a season. So if you're looking at taking the Lions on a particular game, you got to make sure you utilize them in the right spot because if you use them too early, then you might not have them when you need them a little bit further down the road. This year, we're going to set an all-time record of a $15 million payout minimum. So last year we guaranteed 10 million and we went over. This year we're guaranteeing 15 million. So this will be the largest legal football contest in history. So we're pretty excited about pushing Circus Survivor this year. And then we knew that there was some demand for a high-end contest. And it's a high-end contest that will have a limited number of participants. It's $100,000 to enter. It's just like Circa Survivor, but it's called Circa Grandissimo. $100,000 to enter, guaranteed payout of $1,500,000. So we're hoping we get at least 15 entries into Circa Grandissimo. These are all the guarantees. So hopefully every one of the contests goes over the guarantee. That would make me happy because then I'm not on the hook to cover the difference. Because all the extra money that goes into these contests all goes back into the pool. Circa does not take out a commission, a rake, or anything like that. So it's pretty great to see how these football contests have just really kind of exploded throughout the country.
Is it interesting, Derek, that like the Lions now are darlings to so many people? I equate them to the Chicago Cubs of the NFL, that everyone wants them to win because they know the past. But on a gambling perspective, they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore with the Lions and stuff. People know who they are and what they're about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Lions are a little bit different. I think it goes back to a few years ago when the Lions were, a little bit of a hard knocks type of thing. They became a darling, and they had a couple of really, really impressive seasons. And I definitely think the Lions became America's team. A fun team to watch. What a great coach to watch. Superstars. It's been terrific. I can tell you in Las Vegas, in where I'm at right now, and like our sports book, the world's largest sports book, and at Stadium Swim, our outdoor aqua theater, when the Lions play on a Sunday night or a Thursday night or Monday Night Football, I mean, it is packed. There's more Honolulu Blue out here than you would ever believe. That we're effectively become Lions West, or like, the home for the Lions of the desert. That's for sure. Lions have become America's team in a lot of ways. And I think that's been great. They came close to getting to the Super Bowl. When they were in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers, close, but did make it. This year, maybe this is the year. The tough thing is this is a brutal schedule the Lions got to face this year. But if they get through the regular season to make the playoffs, no one's going to want to see the Lions in the playoffs. So this could be the year.
I'm with you. I think it builds character. I think Dan Campbell knows exactly what he's doing. This schedule is going to toughen them up, make them battle ready. And when they get into the playoffs, they're just going to hang them on people because they'll be ready to go. Mm-hmm. The vibe in Vegas too, I have to ask you, and I've talked about this before, and I got to get my ass out there for the Grand Prix. It's on me. It's my fault, Derek, that I haven't come out for Vegas yet for F1. But with the movie, and now with the way the track has become, I'm sure you're aware of this. I'm a huge F1 guy. That track is beloved worldwide within 2 years. People go, this is one of the best tracks in the world. What's the vibe there for F1?
Well, I mean, we're excited about getting to year 3. First year was kind of tough because of all the disruption around town and having to, redo a lot of the roads. So I would say initially it was kind of tough in Vegas. Last year, things were a lot better. And I think going into year 3, I mean, I think everyone in Vegas really has come to love this event. There's so much going on. We've got a Neon City Music Festival goes on the same weekend. You got F1, you got people coming in from all over the world. So it's another great Vegas weekend, that's for sure.
Circasports.com, the website. I encourage everyone to check it out. And you and I talked about over the years. I'll bring the show out there. I got your shirt. I really do have your shirt. I really have one for you.
I want you to come out. We got to talk. We got to talk with all the higher ups here. We got to get you out here for our Radio Row for our football contest sign-up weekend. We're going to have about 50 stations out here. We do our whole football preview, and it gives you an opportunity to get into these football contests. I want to get you into one of these. We have a lot of Michigan people that have cashed in these things, so I love seeing the Michigan people cash in our contest.
I don't know if you heard about this, but CSX, Classic Rock Station, obviously us here in Detroit. We are now the official home for Michigan football.
Yes. Yeah, I absolutely know that. I love it.
I'm so pumped, man. I am so pumped about this, man. It's such an amazing time, though, but I'm focusing back on Circa. There's never been a better time to be a sports fan, and what you guys do, again, worldwide, not just for Detroit, but sports has never been bigger and more important, and just a great escape and so much fun. There's a real chance that all 4 of our teams in the Motor City could be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you think about, I think about what's happening here the rest of this year. Whenever there's a Michigan game or Michigan State game, our place lights up. And then you think about now after the drought Detroit sports have had, Tigers, boy, this is going to be a fun fall. That's for sure. Lions, fun fall. Red Wings look like this next year might become the year where they jump back into it. And boy, the Pistons just lit people up this year. So this is a great time to be a Detroit sports fan. And for me, it's a great time to be a Detroit sports fan in my own place in Las Vegas.
When you put the odds up for the NBA MVP for next year, I'm betting on Cade. I'm telling you right
Going
now,
on
I'm
Cade.
gonna get it 100%. I'm down. I know everyone's going to be with SGA, but I'm telling you, it's Cade's year. It's a perfect story when the Pistons make it all the way to the finals.
Yeah, I saw you put that out there. I don't disagree
Look
with
at
you at all.
Okay, all right.
I saw you put that out there. I don't disagree with you at all. And I agree. I think you might get some good value on Cade because you're right. Everybody's going to be on SGA. That is for sure.
Derek, you are always welcome on CSX. You're always welcome at Big Jim's house in the show. You know that. I'm a fan of yours, the work you do. Keep doing what you're doing. Circasports.com. Well, get my ass out there, I promise, okay?
All right. We're going to get you out here. We're going to get you out here in August. I want you signed up for these football contests.
Get it
Good to
done.
see you,
All right.
Jim.
We'll talk to you
All
soon,
right.
Derek.